my research, so I'm doing my PhD with Diabetes UK and the Sir George Alberti Fellowship. I'm looking specifically at the influence of diabetes on functional and rehabilitation outcomes after major lower limb amputation. So in order to do that, I have a mixed method study. I have a prospective longitudinal study of all those who've had a major amputation in Greater Glasgow and Clyde in 1 year. I follow them up at 6 months, 12 months and 18 months with quality of life measures and mobility measures. I also have qualitative interviews of a maximum variation sample of this group, and tying all that together, I've presented some of my outcomes already on those with diabetes and the fact that their quality of life, mobility, reintegration, post-amputation is actually very poor, despite having slightly younger group and despite having more below-knee amputations. The majority of them are not managing to keep mobile at 6 months. So at the moment, the qualitative interviews have been analysed, and along with this, it's just really giving support to the fact that 6 months and 12 months after amputation, life is not looking that good, even though these people have been deemed a success from rehab and discharged into the community. So I think really the important point about the study is that until now there has been no prospective longitudinal research conducted on this group of people. We tend to find that after hospital admission and once they're discharged home, we tend not to look at them again. So this is the first time that we're looking at a cohort of people, quite a large cohort of people, and we're finding out what really happens in their lives, both from a data collection point of view and from actually visiting them in their home and speaking to them. And this has given me such valuable information about barriers to rehab, motivations to walking, problems encountered with prosthetics, problems encountered with their health, with access out of their house. A lot of these people are housebound, and being able to bring this information to the forefront and present it at conferences such as Diabetes UK, but also at the Vascular All-Party Parliamentary Group in the House of Commons, and other prosthetic organisations, and having it published is a chance to really spread the voice of these people and say, look, we can't turn around after like 12 weeks of physiotherapy or rehab and say that everything's fine. We need to be offering more services. We need to keep these people's lives as good as possible for the amount of time that they have, and we need to prevent other amputations from happening. And it's only because of the background of this fellowship and doing this research that we can actually take this evidence forward and say, right, services need to change, and this is what the actual people would like to happen.